What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Outcrowd podcast, episode number 168. Everyone always told us our opinions didn't matter, and as it turns out, they were right. What's going on? I'm Zack.
Jared.
Quack.
And I'm Schmalti.
What's up, Schmalti?
What's up, Dad?
How are you, man?
So I am...
Oh, okay, I guess we're done with this.
I am going to start watching it because...
And we're back.
because there be lightsabers.
Don't get your fucking hopes up, bro.
Really?
Fucking awesome episode, but that's all it's ever gonna be.
Don't ruin it like that.
That's not all it's ever going to be, but yeah, Ahsoka's in one episode.
Dude,
I'm out.
My
Why
interest
why did you do that?
interest peaked. I saw that episode, and then that episode ended, and I was like, I don't care to finish
Really?
that, because like
This next
way-
episode was fucking lit.
the
I'm
way
just saying.
I explain, like the way it is to me is like they dangled something in front of me that was so enticing.
Mm-hmm.
It was like if it was dangling the best meat you've ever had in your entire life, and it was going to be a lifetime supply, but it was a one-time eat. So you eat it, and then you're like, cool, I'm moving on to the next thing, and that's how it was for me. Unless it pays off later.
Yeah.
Oh, it
But
definitely will, bro.
I know what you're talking about. So, as far as it goes now, it looks like it was a one-off. It seems like every fucking character that's amazing in that show is a one-off.
Yeah.
Watch the next episode. Man's not even caught up, bro. Man's not even caught up.
I missed
And he
one
just
episode.
ruined it. He just
Yeah, and this episode was fucking sick.
Yeah,
You missed the episode, bro.
Was Ahsoka in it?
No, but Boba Fett's in it.
It's
What?
way less enticing than Ahsoka.
No, it ain't, bro. That episode went hard. That's all I'm saying.
Well, for me, the only thing that I really enjoy about the Star Wars universe is
That's why
Jedis and lightsabers. That's
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. It's
Yeah.
not even like a Star Wars show to me right now. It's just a
Right?
good show.
yeah,
I just think it's super cool.
yeah. Because
Baby Yoda's cute.
yeah, that was what turned me off to season one. Was I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but I want Jedis and I want lightsabers. That's why I like Star Wars. And if that doesn't
Yeah.
have it in it, I'm not
It's a
that
good show.
interested.
Like, I'm not disappointed that I watched it, but I feel like they did me wrong, kind of. Like, what they did was so good in that episode that the show, I don't think will ever get better for me.
Yeah.
Because I love Mando, and Baby Yoda, I think, is the fucking cutest. Like, every time he's on screen, it makes me happy. But, like, they dangled something in front of me that, unless that leads to its own show, that show I would be way hyped about.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, a lot of people do.
It's not a bad show.
It is nice to see all the Baby Yoda memes come back around.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah. So cute.
So cute, bro. So cute. They know his name now.
What is... I haven't seen any of the second season.
Yeah.
The is it Yoda?
No.
We call him Baby Yoda because we're stupid and simple.
I know.
The entire world.
Well, it's Baby Yoda because George Lucas made sure to never say what his species was called or where they came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of all we have. Well, not anymore.
There
Now
are
he has a name.
there's others of his species, but they're in like the comics and stuff.
I heard they started production on the Obi-Wan, or they're going to in like early 2021 on the
Hell yeah.
Obi-Wan series. That I'll watch.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
That I will watch.
See, but I mean, character-wise, it'll be great, but I still don't think you're gonna get what you want out of it.
Maybe not, but if Ewan McGregor's the main character, I love him as an actor.
Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with it because it's supposed to be him after he's taken Luke to Tatooine, which essentially is just him being a hermit for his entire life.
I bet you they can write in some stuff.
Yeah.
He probably had a few adventures.
I know towards
Probably.
the end of it, he killed Darth Maul.
Yeah.
That was like right before the New Hope happened.
That was when he was old.
Have you seen? I know you have, but have you guys seen the remake of Obi-Wan and Darth Vader in Episode 1 or Episode 4?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I know you watched it because we watched it here.
I know
Yes,
like
I've seen
the
it.
Star Wars fanboys, like the guys who wake up and do their early morning jerk off on like the original videotapes of episode 4, 5, and 6. Those guys would hate it. But if you remastered some of those fight scenes like that, I'm all in.
Yeah, that would be
I'm
sick.
all fucking in. And I mean all of them. All the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker fights, and like you remaster it to show, because you've created this universe where they have some of the coolest fucking sword fights you've ever seen in your life, jumping around, flippity flopping around, but then all of a sudden you go to the original 3 and it's like, they're two-handing it really slowly.
Yeah, they're just stick fighting.
Yeah,
Like
stick
children.
fighting. And if you redid that, I'd be all fucking in. I know a lot of people would not appreciate that, but
I mean, I could see the Obi-Wan one. I didn't care for that video.
I thought it was
I liked
awesome.
it. I liked it, but some of it felt fucking retarded. Like at one point, I'm pretty sure Darth Vader punches Obi-Wan, like square in the face. He does like some move, and he's like, "Bam!" and he punches him, and I was like, "No."
Well, they punch each other in episode 3.
Yeah, why not? Like, you
punch
get
each
the
other.
better
Yeah,
of
they
him.
do.
You get the
don't-
better of him lightsaber over here and shoot, bam, right
Yeah.
across the mouth. Why not?
Darth Maul punches Qui-Gon Jinn in the face.
He gets him with his lightsaber.
Well, he hits him in the face.
I'm just saying, like, this one was comical.
Well,
Like,
I'll have to rewatch it.
The way it looked, at one point, he, like, I don't know, he, like, just straight punched him. And then there was, it was like all of a sudden they were a fucking boxing match. And I was like, no. Like,
Throw the lightsabers.
yeah.
They're
Like,
like going
motherfucker,
fisticuffs.
Yeah. And
You want the
then
smoke? You gonna get the smoke.
Vader, I think, at one point throws his lightsaber, which I know at
Yeah.
one point Yoda does. But Yoda's like the most powerful fucking thing to walk the galaxy. Vader doing it, I think, is retarded. Like, he's not that dumb. Like, who goes into a sword fight and then like,
Well, if you could call it back with your mind,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and-
but
you're probably more inclined to
and not
throw
even
it.
look at it,
fighting
just hold your
someone-
hand out like Thor and you
Yeah.
fucking
yeah, but
got
you're
it.
fighting someone who can also do that, you know? Like when Yoda did it, he was fighting fucking stormtroopers.
Maybe he felt like going old
yeah.
school. He wanted a fist fight.
The
Let him
Luke,
fist fight.
the Luke and Vader ones I like because they were like Luke wasn't trained.
yeah, but Vader
You could
was.
tell. Yeah, but Vader always had the upper hand. Even in the final fight, Vader was better. The only reason that Luke won is because he got angry and started using his anger, which is what fuckface wanted. If you want to talk shit, it's the newer movies.
Yeah,
I don't
agree.
like. I don't like the newer movies.
No one
I
does.
don't like it.
Literally nobody does.
I've seen them all once, and I have no interest in watching them again.
Yeah,
They were
same.
pretty good, weren't they?
I didn't like.
They were very flashy and colorful.
Oh, yeah.
They were
And
beautiful.
They
were
had some
shiny.
funny moments.
They were shiny for simple people like me, for sure.
Yeah, shiny.
They were Disney
like,
movies,
like
you
the
know.
ending of that
Yeah.
last one. I don't remember
Yeah.
what was the last one called. The most,
Rise of Skywalker.
yeah, you know, and all those Star Destroyer or whatever those ships are that were coming out of the that was cool looking shit.
Oh, it looked awesome.
Yeah, the final fights and everything were super cool, but I
Palpatine
mean,
was back.
Which was dumb. I thought
Yeah.
I thought that shit was sweet looking.
it was
It
really
was
cool
cool.
looking.
It was.
Like they're
Yeah.
still entertaining.
Yeah.
But as far as Star Wars movies go, they're fucking stupid.
What was stupid? Like the story?
Everything.
I didn't like.
Ray, Finn, both of those characters were just
Okay,
I'm-
what are your best three?
1, 2, and 3.
Which would be the ones? Okay, gotcha.
Which I'll get a lot of shit for because nobody likes episode 1.
it's the worst.
But I think it has my second favorite fight scene ever.
Those are the ones with Natalie Portman, right?
yeah, but you can just watch that on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I found the way to watch it, and I got it from fucking Big Bang Theory.
Really?
You watch 4 and 5, and then you watch 2 and 3, and then 6. No, 1. Never watch 1 ever again because it's the worst. But you watch 4 and 5, and then as soon as it's revealed to you that he's Anakin Skywalker, you watch 2 and 3 as a flashback. So you find out he's Vader, and then you watch 2 and 3 to see how he becomes Vader, and then 6 is the end to the entire story.
Is that where he says, "You underestimate my power"?
That's 3.
You
That's
will
3.
try.
Don't try it.
Don't try.
Yeah, so you
God.
kind of you watch the old one, but you don't watch 1. If you really invested in that fight scene, you just hurry on YouTube, fucking, you watch that fight scene, and then you're like, all right, cool, now we're going to episode 2.
I love Darth Maul. I love Darth, and I love Qui-Gon Jinn. I love
Same.
I love him.
Qui-Gon was my favorite for a
Qui-Gon
long
was
time.
fucking awesome.
Which guy? Who played Qui-Gon?
Liam Neeson.
Liam
Neeson.
Neeson.
Yes, epic.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, and 3 for you.
Yeah.
What would you?
I'd probably say 3, 5, and 6.
3, 5, and 6.
3's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
Those would be my 3 favorites in no order.
I mean, 4. I
3,
like
5, and
4,
6.
but it's more of a.
I can't sit through
Intro.
4.
It's slower, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
More of an introduction
I
type
can't even
movie.
recall 4.
Oh, it's the first Star Wars ever made.
Yeah.
A New Hope.
I know.
Oh, okay, gotcha. The original ones.
Oh my
The
god.
70s ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I should go back and watch them all again.
Tell me how it is.
That's what I did.
Don't invite me over.
I watched.
You want to come over?
No.
I watched in that order, like I said. I also watched Rogue One because Rogue One's a fucking good movie too.
I overheard some people. I don't remember where I was at, but overheard some people saying Rogue One was the best Star Wars movie. I wasn't part of the conversation. I just overheard them talking about it as they passed me.
It's a good movie.
Well, I watched it
Yeah,
once.
but that was
The ending to that movie is fucking phenomenal.
yeah.
Vader coming through and wrecking house.
I've seen that clip 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's everywhere.
Good thing he didn't drop his lightsaber and start fucking duking it out.
Start
or
punching
he would've taken a
motherfuckers.
shit right there,
Just fucking sheaths it and then starts throwing hands.
like MMA style,
Yeah,
Muay
well,
Thai style.
I watched that order. I watched Rogue One and then in that order, and then just because I had watched the other ones, I was like, I'll watch the new ones. And upon rewatch, I don't hate them as bad as I hated them the first time I saw them, but story wise, they're still fucking just terrible. Just
Yeah.
nothing good to say about the story.
They really didn't know what they wanted out of it. I feel
Yeah.
like it was just every movie was a different direction.
So
Yeah.
the newest 3,
So-
you guys didn't like them because the story, right?
There was no.
Yeah, and the characters kind of sucked too. I
Characters
didn't really
suck.
care about anybody.
Did they?
Yeah.
I wanted lightsabers and Jedis, and I got next to none.
Yeah.
I got
And the fights sucked.
zero
too.
fights.
The fights were ass.
Zero fight scenes.
No,
Zero.
Even the
The fight
fights.
scene with Rey and what was
Kylo?
Kylo?
The
Which
one,
one?
the one that
the
lasted.
Imperial with
20s?
the Imperial guards, and that.
Yeah, the one that's like memed on. Have you
Yeah.
seen the memes of that?
So comically bad.
That was
Yeah.
that was a good fight scene, was it not?
Dude, go
It was
back.
terrible.
Go back.
It was so bad.
All I'm saying is go to I think the channel is like Corridor Crew or someone like that, and they do a like stuntmen react to bad and good fights, and they review that one. And if you actually see how bad it is, like these two are in the middle of a fight, and they're taking on Kylo's taking on these two, she's taking on these two, and then there's 4 others. And what they do in the background is like,
Oh,
time to jump in, and then they get killed. And then the next guy is like, he's like
doing,
swinging
like-
his flail like this, and then he's like, I could hit her now and kill her, but I'm gonna wait. Now it's time to die.
background, they're like, what's that fight style? Capoeira or whatever?
Yeah,
By
capoeira.
themselves, and then
Yeah.
they decide to jump in.
They're literally doing
That
nothing.
is true. I do remember seeing some of that.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
had like,
pretty bad.
I don't know why they came up with all these weapons that are fight sabers.
Yeah.
Like I know there's the energy weapons, like there's in 3.
Like the spear with the blade on it that they turn.
had like a
on.
red, yeah. Like I don't know. I mean, I guess that's cool, but not really.
Mando has Beskar now, which apparently is too strong to get cut, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, the Mandalorian's armor is
What was the
fucking legit.
the guy in that chamber? That fight scene we're talking about that's so
Snoke?
terrible. Snoke. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, like, that
talk
was-
about a big bad.
Right. Like just a red herring
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah.
That was
Are
weird.
you fucking kidding me with that? When he died, I was like, what?
I know, right?
What?
I was confused.
We
as
have
shit.
we have 2 more movies, or one more movie. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, then, yeah, Sidious kind of came out of nowhere. They should have given hints to that.
yeah.
Same with the Final Order. That just came out of nowhere. And, like, where did he find all these fucking people to make these Star Destroyers with all of them having Death Star tech, and then all of a sudden they're just completely manned, full of people, and it's like no one in the fucking galaxy heard anything about this until he decided to send out a message of him going,
And
Yeah.
who financed all that building?
I
this
know
thing?
who.
Exactly.
Where did they get their
that a
health
secret.
insurance?
Where do they
You see
get health
the-
insurance? Did they get dental?
Yeah.
Or I'm really concerned.
Or
there
do they
a
have
union
livable
involved here?
wages? Yeah.
I mean, there were certain things that I liked about it, like that the triangle thing that takes you to the Sith planet.
That was
That's
cool.
a thing. That's an actual like Star Wars lore.
Which was cool.
Yeah, that's like that's actually from the animated series and everything. That's old school lore, and like there was a couple of things that were pretty cool, and then Mando actually tied into it because they found that base where they were testing it. The whole like revitalizing, like how remember in the last one when she goes there and you see that they're like growing Snokes and growing versions of him.
Yeah,
that was in Mando, like early stages. They're trying to do that.
Oh, cool.
Kind of tied that in.
Yeah. That's why they want Yoda.
Where in the Star
Baby
Wars
Yoda.
timeline does the Mandalorian?
It's just after the end of the Empire.
Like 40 years or something?
I don't know. Yeah,
Which, if you were to put it in place of
Somewhere around
the
there.
9 movies, where
it's
would that-
after Luke has destroyed the Death Star, and I don't know. The timelines are screwed up. It's Luke has destroyed the Death Star, the Empire has fallen, and now they're trying to build the First Order, and you're like in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. My Star Wars lore isn't very good. Like,
me neither.
That's okay. We got you, bro.
and I appreciate that.
Well, yeah. I mean, hopefully that's one thing that's funny about the Mandalorian is if you've watched the animated series or anything like that, where people would talk shit on you back in the past, now it's all coming into play.
Yeah.
Because there's characters in it that have been from strictly animated series. If you haven't watched them, you don't know who they are. Like the latest, like the Jedi that you were talking about, she's from the animated series. She was trained.
Yeah.
She was trained by Anakin
And she's
by
hot.
Obi-Wan.
She's hot.
Yeah.
Tentacles and all.
There's a lot of hentai.
Yeah, hentai.
Every time I get on iFunny, I'll find a Star Wars meme and look at the comments, and it's like, I want to fuck Ahsoka. I want to fuck Ahsoka. All right, shit.
Yeah. So she's strictly from that.
Is that the girl with the 2 big, like...
Yeah,
Okay.
the orange lady.
And she's also and then Bo Katan or whatever the fuck her name is from the animated series as well.
The Mandalorian. Yeah.
I,
Bro, all I know is Moff Gideon and Mando are gonna have a fucking showdown with the Beskar steel and the saber, and it's gonna be fucking sick.
that's the thing. Like, if they bring it all together, it could be really cool because they're bringing in a lot of characters.
Yeah,
And
they
could
they
tie
gotta
it in,
be, right?
They
Like,
could tie it in like Game of Thrones style. Like, oh, you've met this character, and at one point she mentions a name, so she's on a quest, and then you meet these people, and they're on a fucking quest, and that quest actually correlates with his quest, and then he goes and makes friends on this planet. So, like, if they bring it together, it could be fucking amazing. I just don't think they will.
I think they will.
If they bring in Obi-Wan, I will binge watch both seasons in a night. And I will call in sick to work the next day to catch up.
Yeah, that would be sick.
As your boss, that's disappointing to hear, but I think I get it.
I don't give a shit.
Maybe they will eventually at some point.
I don't know, but that episode is worth watching. I would say it's worth to watch all the seasons and get to that episode and just be happy with that episode.
Maybe I will.
If you get that far, you'll keep watching. It's good.
Yeah.
Season 2 is fucking good, bro.
And that's just it. I completely agree with you. I know if I sat down and I, watched 2 or 3 episodes a night, I know I would enjoy it, but it's just like getting me to do that. That's it. Just getting me to do that.
Yeah, it's a good show. Speaking of aliens, though, did everybody see that fucking monolith in Utah?
Yeah, that was funny.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, well, didn't it like disappear and end up in Romania?
So
or
the
something?
Utah one disappeared. Romania one appeared, got destroyed.
You think Bush is behind this?
No,
gotta
but
be.
I really enjoy believing that it's aliens. It's a lot of fun.
It is a good hoax.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
well done.
On aliens,
It's a
I
fun
listened
idea.
to Joe Rogan and Ron White when they got into a pretty hefty alien talk.
Oh, yeah?
Recently?
I don't know. It's not a fresh. It was a few months ago.
Oh, okay.
But Joe Rogan had some shit to say, and he listed out some shows to watch. But in the conversation, he was 100% convinced aliens were real.
Yeah.
Joe. And through all his talking, he's like, I think I'm down to 83%.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, wait, no, everything you said sounded believable.
Yeah.
How did you talk yourself out? Because if anyone, he would believe it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
hear him talk about it.
I thought it was funny when it first appeared and everybody was speculating.
And of course, Ron White didn't really have much to offer. He was just Ron White.
Yeah, just being Ron White.
Yeah.
I listened to some of that one. It was funny.
I didn't hear that the one got destroyed, though.
By Christians claiming that it's like a false idol or something.
What the fuck?
Isn't it like solid metal?
Yeah.
What'd they do?
I don't know. I didn't really look too much into it. I
Fucking
saw that
heavy-duty
and,
diamond saws out there.
and laughed. Yeah.
Did you appreciate the meme I sent you? Tower of missing Trump votes found in the Utah desert.
Yeah, that
All
one.
stacked up.
Just in the they just photoshopped the monolith out and a stack of papers in. Yeah, that one made me laugh.
I saw that one and my heart smiled immediately. I was like, I know who I need to send this to right now.
Yeah. Well, unless they found 8 or 9 million of those,
Yeah.
it's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah, it's
What
just
is
a
it with
hoax.
this monolith thing?
Nobody knows who did it and how they could construct it and
This isn't
take it
just some
down.
Photoshop thing that
No, there were people like the Utah wildlife or something, or
They
the
went
people.
to study it to see if it was a Earth-made metal,
And it was.
and it was.
It was.
And they had Earth made, like, what's it called? Rivets or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
you could
it was-
see. You could see an arc weld holding it together.
It's actually
Something like that.
What do they call it in Haunting of Hill House or whatever? The register marks or the
Oh yeah.
obvious details that show that it was created here.
Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think it's more likely it's lizard people from inside the earth.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It's just Hillary's behind.
Pushed it through. Yeah. Her people.
Okay.
It's like something
Hillary
with their
people.
type
Hillary
of way
people.
their transport to get out. Just maybe they're
Yeah.
drilling. They just
It's-
push that out.
It's the Slee Stacks from Land of the Lost.
A friend of mine from my old Halo clan called me, and my Halo name back then was Pink Taco. So
Yeah, of course it
he
was.
refers to me as Taco. So I saw him calling. I was like, what the hell? He's like, Taco, what's going on in your backyard, dude? And I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And then he went off on this monolith thing. I was like, I don't know. And also, that's a ways away from me.
Yeah, that's pretty far away.
But this dude from Georgia called me to see what was going on in my backyard because of
Yeah.
all this.
Well, there was 2 in the U.S. and 1 in we just said it, Romania. Yeah, and then the Utah one just disappeared. California one got destroyed, and the Romania one's gone too. I think.
And go put it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I like it. It's cool.
Yeah.
up somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just fucking keep doing it. I don't care.
It's a good time.
How they could take it down without getting caught though is impressive. Because once you know it's there, people are looking at it and going and trying to find it. And
Well, and it's the
They
desert,
kept the
so you
Utah-
can leave tire tracks.
yeah, tire tracks, track
That's
marks.
the impressive part.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had to cover their tracks. The Utah one, they didn't release publicly where it's at because they said it was dangerous to get to. So they
But
didn't
people
want
found
people
it. I saw
dying.
videos.
Yeah, there's people
Yeah.
that found
People
it.
go and be like, "We found it." That's how I learned that it was gone. Was a YouTuber was like, "We came all this fucking way," and it was gone. Yeah.
It's not real. It's not here.
Yeah, it's crazy especially for 2020. Maybe that was the point to do it this year.
Yeah.
Is that the sword of Gryffindor?
Oh yeah, I made some upgrades around here. I got the Sword of Gryffindor now.
You're a fucking nerd, you know that?
I knew that it was the sword
Yeah.
of Gryffindor.
I put up a couple more Star Wars things that I bought at
Oh,
con
nice.
last year.
Very nice.
Hey.
Do it, making the Star Wars wall more complete. Yeah, that was for my birthday from my mom.
Very nice.
The Sword of Gryffindor?
Yeah. So now we've got Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Game of Thrones, and Harry Potter swords.
I like it.
Can you cast spells with that wand up there? Like actual spells?
Yeah,
I will
fuck
Avada
yeah.
Like
Kedavra.
Oblivioso or whatever it's called?
Obliviate.
Obliviate?
Yeah. You know what that does?
No.
It wipes your
It
memory.
wipes your memory. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
I've probably already used it on it a couple times.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I've been itching to watch Harry Potter again, all the way through.
It's a good time.
That's why I did Star Wars. It's been because I think I've done the Harry Potters way more frequently than I've done Star Wars.
I want to watch Lord of the Rings though first.
Me too.
Yeah.
I still haven't finished that. I started it with my buddies, and we got through like half of Fellowship, and then nobody.
I used to not like Fellowship because I was younger and they didn't have a lot of big flashy battles. But now that I'm older, I really love the first one.
Yeah, it's
Really
good.
like it.
Speaking of that, I watched the Goonies for the first time
Oh my god!
a couple
Wow.
days ago, and Sean Astin,
Yeah, he's the kid.
along with
Fucking Thanos, bro.
Thanos is in it.
watching this.
Who's Sean?
Oh my
Who's Sean
God.
Astin?
He's the little kid. He's in Stranger Things. He was Sam.
He's Frodo's,
Oh, Sam. Yeah.
He's Frodo's Sam.
Yeah.
I'm watching this, and I'm like, holy shit! I'd never seen it,
Yeah.
and it was made in like '85 or
Yeah, it's
something
the
like
old
that.
one.
Dude, how have you not? That's one of the
What-
best kids movies
what
of
is-
all fucking time.
yes. What?
Hey, you guys.
Yeah. And that guy, I never realized the memes with him in it.
Yeah.
Sloth, is that what they call
Yeah.
him? I was like, oh,
That's it.
it makes sense now.
Dude, I don't understand. That was like one of my favorite kids movies.
Thanos, or what's his name?
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin. I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, that looks like a young Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
And it started digging at me. And I was like, fuck it. The Goonies.
Oh my God, it
I
is.
was like, oh my God, look at all these names. I know all these people.
Yeah,
This is the
man.
first time I'd ever seen it a couple days ago.
That was a lot
Nice.
of their first couple movies.
Such a good
That,
movie.
yeah. Yeah, I like when like in video games, like say you
And the whole time, I'm like, that's Thanos right there.
Yeah.
The whole time, I'm like, this dude has no idea what's coming his way.
yeah, he's gonna be so rich, so rich. Like in video games, when like you throw a flash, like the meme, you throw a flashbang and you get the hit marker for hitting them with the flashbang, and then it cuts to him throwing the Baby Ruth at Chunk's face. Have you seen that one?
And it's a hit marker.
Yeah, it's a hit marker, and then he just starts screaming. Yeah, that's good.
That's funny.
It was such a good movie. I can't believe that was the first time you'd seen it.
And my favorite character was the
Little Chinese kid.
no,
Yeah,
the kid that likes to eat.
Chunk.
Chunk.
Do the
Yeah.
truffle shuffle.
Do the truffle
Come
shuffle.
on, guys.
Like in the
Do the
beginning,
truffle shuffle.
like in the beginning when they broke the penis off that statue.
That's my mom's favorite part.
And then mom comes in and she's like, hey, and he's like, oh shit, what? It's so simple, but I
Yeah.
died laughing at it.
He glues it on upside down so the dick is like this.
So the beans are above the frame.
It's backwards.
I was so disappointed to learn that I had never seen that before.
I'm surprised. Yeah,
That's a good movie, man. It was a good movie.
It's quality. I remember having that on VHS. I had
Oh, yeah.
that stacked with the Land Before Time and Aladdin and all those. That was always stacked in there with E.T.
Fuck
The
yeah,
Land
E.T.
Before Time.
E.T. sequel when it's happening. You know it's happening.
pause real quick. I know it sucks, but I got 15 minutes. Miley has to go get a COVID test, and I gotta go home.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now you're just spreading it around, huh?
I don't think she has it. She needs it to go back to school because she has like a runny nose, and COVID dries you out. So I think she's just. But you have to go get tested. So
Yeah.
Ainsley had
They
to
make
do
good
that the other
weed.
day.
yeah.
At her school, there was a kid that tested positive, and you know how the school like calls or does that. You're supposed to quarantine for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They called, so this little kid tested positive, and the school called 10 days later
Oh.
to let the parents know.
10 days?
10 days.
You're not supposed to wait 10 minutes.
Yeah. What the
10 days?
The child of one of Kazuri's friends. The school called 10 days after.
That's pretty negligent. Yeah.
That's pretty fucked up.
In an elementary school.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but we started a little late, and I gotta wrap up in 15.
That was my bad.
Yeah, way to
Fuck
go,
you,
Jared.
I was up drinking till like 4 a.m.
Oh my god.
Same.
You're an animal.
I am. I am.
So the other day, it's like 9 o'clock. So this is actually a couple of weeks ago. Like 9 o'clock at night, just chilling. I'm on the computer. Mason's wrapped up in a blanket watching a show. We're about to go to it's about bedtime, and all of a sudden he says, "Dad, there's a mouse on the couch." And I was like, "Oh, it's dark in there." I'm like, "It's probably a sock. It's not a mouse." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "No, Dad, there's a mouse on the couch." And I look over and I see like a little a figure in the dark, and I'm like, "It's probably just a sock." So I get up, I turn on the light. It's a rat that's like this fucking big.
Jesus.
Is that with tail or without?
With yeah, well, I'm talking fucking. I had to wrap it. Okay, we'll get there. I'm like, what the fuck? And he looks at me and smiles ear to ear. I told you it was a mouse. And I was like, oh my god. So the dogs.
You're like, no, that is Splinter right there.
He'd be training some fucking turtles.
4 turtles are missing him right now. But I had just let the dogs in like a minute before this. And so I look, and Luna, my hound dog.
Oh yeah.
She's sitting very calmly with her tail wagging, just staring at it. Looking at me, looking at the rat. Looking at me, looking at the rat. And I was like, I mean, dude, this thing was fucking, it was dead.
Did
it
Luna
was
catch
fucking
this?
dead. Yeah. So Luna, I mean, that's the only explanation, right? How did a dead mouse get on my couch?
Yeah, I don't think Arya's the dog for that.
The little corgis, she's terrified of the Roomba. She's not gonna go catch a rat. And Luna, she is so proud. So proud. She's wagging her tail, looking at me, looking at the mouse. And I was like, okay, I had to take a breath. Like, it's in her genetics. This is what she's supposed to do. And so I'm like, good girl. And I you know, I didn't, because I want her to kill mouse on my fucking on my house, in my backyard. I wanted to do that. But I don't want her to bring it in on my fucking couch.
Yeah.
So I had to get a full-size towel, because I'm not fucking giving a little hand towel. And I wrapped it. And it had some weight to it, man. It was heavy. And it was so... and then I threw the whole fucking towel away, walked it all the way out to the garbage. And then I brushed Luna's teeth, and I gave her like one of those good for your teeth bones.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that she caught it,
Yeah,
because she is dumb and clumsy.
She's a hunting
fast.
dog, man.
Yeah, but like,
Who will never go hunting.
But she trips over her own legs. Like,
I
the
know.
fact that she caught this thing, that's impressive.
And she was so
Is-
happy.
Just based on size alone, I'm sure. Like, that thing has to run pretty fast to get away from those fucking her legs.
Yeah.
She probably just had to walk and then land on it.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't have to do a lot of work, probably.
I'd imagine in her case it was dumb luck.
yeah.
Oops. Oh, what?
I got it.
Oh, it did that, and then because the neck was on the mouse was like
90-degree angle.
too far turned, so like body and then like head.
Body's facing this way, head's facing
yeah.
that way.
It was, so she must have fucking shook it around a little bit, and I was just like, oh my god. And then I cleaned the couch, and then I didn't text my wife.
So,
Yeah.
so that means Luna was outside. That means someone had to let her in.
Oh, I let her in.
No one spotted the fucking 3-pound rat in
Yes.
her mouth
That also happened.
as she came in.
Yes, because I've done it 1,000 times. They just open up the door, dogs run in, turn off the light, close the door, boom, you're done. Then a minute later, dead mouse, dead rat. I couldn't fucking believe it. It was so gross. It was so gross.
That is pretty gnarly.
I sent you guys the picture of the one that I saw in Nebraska when I was at work there for three weeks.
Yeah.
I feel like you did, yeah.
Fucking A. That thing was a possum.
Yeah.
Or like a fucking bigger than a small chihuahua.
Yeah.
It scared the shit out of me. And then, of course, I chased it to get pictures.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then at one point, you know, when you chase an animal, they decide to like stop and turn.
Turn around.
They like decide to stop and turn to look at you. And so I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Just want some pictures. Then it starts running again, so I start chasing it, and then eventually it fucked off. But it was huge.
Yeah, they get big, man.
Yeah, it's fucked.
And when Mason said it was a mouse, I thought this at worst. I mean, mice are small.
Fucking big ass rat.
Dude. Fucking huge.
You had
Jesus.
Splinter at your house, dude.
Yeah. He's in the dumpster now. He's in a landfill now. But
Well, it's like cats do the same thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Catch a mouse, they bring it in, or they've brought in snakes. When
Yeah,
they kill
Molly
them.
brought in a snake. That was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That was the craziest shit I've ever fucking seen, honestly, from a cat. Yeah, she brought in a baby snake. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, I think I remember this.
Yeah, like, why are you bringing a snake in the house?
Oh man.
It was the same thing, though.
don't
She's so
under-
happy about it.
Yeah, I don't
She's
understand
all
why
meowing.
I even
Oh, like,
Like,
why
if you're
bring it
gonna-
in?
if you're gonna catch it, I guess you eat it. But why do they bring it and they're so proud to like show it to you?
I don't know, because
Yeah.
Luna was like really, really proud. Like, look what I did. Looking at me, looking at like, hey, look, I fucking did this. Look, give me a treat.
Ivan Moody of Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah.
He put up a video a while back, and he's like, it's a video of him. He says, "You guys want to see something fucked up?" And of course, the answer is yes. But nobody can say that because it's his own video. Camera flips around. There's a dead bird laying on the floor in his bedroom.
Cat.
Then he wanders into the closet. There's a dead bird laying on the floor in the closet.
Damn.
Then he comes out, and there's a dead bird on the back porch. And then he pans over to the cat, and the cat's just sitting there like...
All in a day's work.
And he says, "I hate you." And then the video ended. This was a while back. But
Yeah.
Damn, 3
catching
birds.
a fucking bird? 3 birds in one
Right.
day? We need to
Dude.
get rid of that cat, dude.
Yeah.
Got that fucking lion in it. Just likes to crouch. Bird
Yeah.
comes landing in the grass. Just see the cat crouching in the background. Must have been a lot of worms in the grass.
Yeah, that's impressive. 3 birds one day.
Yeah.
Like, Mittens has caught birds, but
And
it's
these
pretty
weren't
rare.
these weren't just dead birds. Like, oh, there's a dead bird. Like, its insides were not necessarily all inside of any of the birds.
Yeah.
This cat was savage, dude.
Didn't give a fuck, bro.
Sometimes nature
But
be like that.
Luna caught that rat, and to me, that is impressive
Yeah.
that she did that.
Once I got
And
over
good
the
for her
gross
for being
factor.
proud.
Yeah. And I had to take a breath and be like, don't get upset. It's literally in her DNA. She's supposed to do this. And so I was like, good girl, and gave her some treats. But I now check her mouth whenever she comes out.
Yeah.
I now give her a little once over.
Grab it and like open it.
Open those
just to
fucking
verify.
flabby lips. Fucking yeah.
I'm surprised she wasn't like howling.
Nah, man, she was.
She's in the backyard.
She couldn't. She had a rat in her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't they typically like if they get the animal, fucking just?
I don't know. I don't know. She
either.
didn't.
Oh, good puppy.
Yeah. And then I did. I ballsed up and texted Kirsty. I was like, guess what?
I just did something manly
Yeah.
for once.
Guess what the
Luna killed a rat and dumped it on your spot on the couch.
That's awesome.
Fucking got him.
Yeah.
Well, good for her, man.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's fun. Should have taken a picture of the rat.
I should have.
Where was your camera at,
I
man?
wasn't in the right state of mind.
That's literally not his thing.
Yeah, that's not my thing.
That's the furthest thing from who he actually is. Taking a picture of something to send to someone.
No, I don't do that.
Especially something like that. That'd been a good reaction.
Had I been thinking, had that thought entered my mind, I would have, but it just didn't enter my mind.
Fair enough.
Your thought was probably like, "Oh my god, I gotta get back to World of Warcraft. I'm using a key right now."
If I was using a key, which that's not how you say it, but had I been in a key, that rat would have waited till I was done.
I have heard some reports that apparently Shadowlands wasn't all it was cracked up to be.
I think it's fantastic. I think it is 100% fantastic.
That's just what I've heard people complaining.
Well, there's just WKBWs because it is fantastic.
Hey, I'm just telling you what I heard.
I really enjoy it, especially aesthetically. Beautiful. It's a beautiful game. Got my first legendary.
Nice.
It's not really the one that I wanted, but
Because it's a legendary, you equip it.
yep. Well, you have to make it, so you have to. The legendary powers drop from bosses or raid bosses or whatever, so you have to kind of go farm those. But then they found a way to use all of the crafting professions. So you have to have like a base arm. So say you want your feet, you have to have a leather worker make a base legendary item for your feet. Then you have to have inscriptors make the 2 stats you want it. Haste, minor haste, mastery. So I buy a haste thing, I buy a mastery thing, and then you have to farm like a certain currency to bring to an NPC with the power that you farm, and you put it all together and you make your legendary.
Sounds very complicated.
It is, but it makes it a little more engaging than
I did see
this.
I did see an ad that I thought was pretty cool for it. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it started with what's his face from Stranger Things?
Is it the horn one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he blows a horn and then it like goes through and it's just a bunch of famous people and it ends with Bran and Hodor. It has like Ronda Rousey and like a whole bunch of people just like grabbing a horn and
it's time to play.
Yeah, blowing it in the air. They're like, oh, finally.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah. It was a pretty cool ad.
That's cool. That reminds me of the Black Ops trailer.
Yeah.
Kobe.
Oh. Rip.
Kobe.
Rip.
What was the Black Ops trailer?
They did a live action with celebrities, and they were all like in Call of Duty shooting each other and
Jonah
stuff.
Hill was in it. And
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
I
the second
remember
one.
Oh, was that the second one?
Uh-huh.
I liked those.
But that one was fun too.
Yeah.
I think RDJ was in the one with Jonah Hill. If I remember right. I think he was in a jet or something. But yeah.
Is it time?
Good times.
Okay. Oh, sad.
Sorry, guys. Blame him.
It is.
I blame
fault.
you.
It is literally my fault.
Did you
And I don't give a shit. I don't even feel bad.
I still love you.
I love you too.
I don't.
Did you manginas ride together?
We did.
Ride together. Die together. Bad boy for life.
Should we
We're not friends.
I really have to go.
We're
But
family.
we'll have to get together and talk dates. Or text dates. Because I think we're done until
Here, Jared
the
bitch.
2nd or the 3rd.
Yeah, we need to take a break so you all can spend not time with your families. So if you can be passed out, face down, ass up, doing what you do, and
Bet.
you down here in your favorite PJs, wrapped up in your best
Bet.
couture blanket, while you're raiding, while your wife reads a book, and there's no dialogue there.
You're hilarious. I haven't been in the same room as my wife
We got to take that break.
in weeks.
No, so this one would come out on what, the 7th? Right? That's Monday.
Yep. So we'll be back on the 4th. We will record on the 2nd, and it will come out on the 4th.
Yeah, we got to take a break because these three have important shit to do.
So
And every
Which is
year,
not-
it's always a surprise to Jared.
Which is not with their families.
that would be
This is like the 4th year in a row,
It's
and
not
Jared
with
is
their
still
families.
surprised.
that would be the third. So that'd be 3 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So we'd be out. This one will come out on the 7th. People that are listening or seeing.
I don't care what you guys have. This I don't like it.
I'm not saying this to you.
I don't like it.
very
I'm not
passionate
saying
about
this to you. I'm trying to give our listeners.
This is one of my favorite things to bitch about.
I can tell.
Well, it's because he lost the 3 seconds and he lost the.
And fuck
Give
you
him this.
still.
Yeah, he
Let
does
him
not
have- let him
something to
have
complain
this.
about.
Fuck you still.
Which I really liked our text conversation the other day when he was starting something, and I instantly replied, and then your reply was, "Don't
Don't
give
give
this
him what
to
he
him."
don't give him what he wants, guys.
Yeah, 'Cause I was arguing back.
Yeah.
And then that
when
conversation.
you said that, I was like, no. Delete that. Take
That's
that
how
back.
that's how I win.
that conversation
Don't give
became
him what he
something-
wants.
That conversation became something beautiful.
That was a fun combo.
Yeah.
I liked your text at the end of it where it was like, "Fuck me," like after
Oh,
Jared and I had gotten
yeah.
real dirty.
When you said you wanted a mama bring that to me,
Yeah.
I died laughing. Because I
Zach's,
just imagined.
Zach's next reply was, "Fuck me."
Yeah. Because you could do it in my bedroom.
That was a beautiful
He
conversation.
got pretty fucking raunchy.
Yeah.
Even our one yesterday where you like called me out for. I said something like, you guys should thank me for the shit that I don't post.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. And I said,
And I was
yeah,
like,
thanks
that's
for the
far more
memes you
than-
post once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I started talking shit, even though I was wrong. I did it for the sake of doing it.
He just kept going.
I'm not backing down. I'm doing this.
I just dipped after that too. I was like, I win.
That was the same conversation because you said that, and then he said that, and then I said, if you look at the last 10 memes in our conversation, it was mostly Colton and I.
I know. I can't just give it to you. I gotta fight. I gotta argue.
All right, so yeah, this will come out on the 7th. Anybody who's listening or watching,
yeah, we'll see you guys. It's not because we're doing anything important. We're not hanging with our families.
And then the next one would come out on the 4th. Okay, unless something happens or changes and we decide to do one. But just know the plan for now is next episode on the 4th. For us, that means the 2nd, and or anywhere between. If one comes out in between there, we felt spicy. If not, then the 4th.
Yarp.
Right.
And I've also
We'll see you next year.
I also canceled everything, and this was like for the next month. We're not doing anything. We didn't do Thanksgiving. We're not doing Christmas.
Well, by cancel, you just mean you're not going anywhere. You're still celebrating.
Canceling all plans. Yes, we're not. We're going to celebrate it at home. And this right here.
Explain to me how that's any different than your. Go. You know where I'm going with this. Go ahead and explain how it's any different.
I'm not going to give you what you want.
I love you. I love you more than anything, but it's no different than your actual.
I'm not going to give you
regular
what you
daily
want.
life.
I'm not going to do it.
You
don't
will
do
give
it.
in. You will give in to me.
I will not.
I will get. I'm getting what I want right now.
Listen here, Jared. This is how it's
Just
different.
do the fucking thing. Say bye to the people. See you next year.
Well, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, death threats, or ransom notes, remember to send them to imwiththeoutcrowd@gmail.com. We are on Twitter at theoutcrowdpod. Find us on Instagram and check out our Discord. Send us a story or just say what's up. Just remember, our opinions don't matter, so why the fuck should yours? Say it.
Bye.
Bye. When you said WKBW, was that Wimpy Kitty Baby Whiners?
Yeah.
it is.
Wimpy Kitty Baby Whiners.
From Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. That's fucking classic.
So this is. I feel like you pussies should thank me for the stuff I don't share here.
Yeah.
Thanks, ? You're welcome. Thanks also for the memes you share every 2 weeks, which is far more than any of you offer. What are you talking about between Colton and I? It's the last 10 memes. Don't give him what he wants. Semantics.
Do that in there. Semantics.
Why don't you try uploading to the Instagram? Why don't you eat corn out of my shit?
That was good. That one made me laugh.
Only if I can mama bird it to you. Jared, when and where? Zach's room next time we can. Zach, fuck me.
That was a beautiful little conversation. That was a fun combo.
I know, this is going to kick ass. Jared's rent just went way the fuck up. This house is a prison on planet bullshit. I brought you into this world. I'll take your dumbass out, and then all I said was scream.
Yeah, that was
All right. You gotta take the man-child home.